It's funny because, from a game perspective, like, wasn't really hitting it any significantly better than I did the earlier weeks, but my approach shots that week, I spent more time on just simplifying a swing feel for myself and just a simple technique thing. I like stuff simple, right? I think a lot of people do. And so anyways, my dispersion into the pins and distance control tightened up. Distance control has always been a challenge. I think, power players, we have a harder time with that. So that was a really great thing that week, and I spent a lot more time on my putting and my speed control. And anyways, but and green reading. I love aim point. I use that, but I was just really refining that. Anyways, and so I just, this tournament, all that work showed up for me. But I also I didn't have a caddy. That week, and I didn't have one for the past 4 weeks. And I have a wonderful caddy. I was just kind of going through some financial struggles, so I just said I need a bit of a break from the expense. I'm sorry, and I just needed to be by myself for a bit. More
Mm,
importantly, I just wanted I have a noisy brain, and when you are trying to manage another person in a relationship, it just felt like too much. And
yeah.
so that week I could really focus on myself, and the only thing I cared about was being my authentic Leah, being bold, prioritizing joy, and winning and performing the way I like to do it. I like to talk to my playing partners. I like to have fun, and I like to hit, crazy shots and stuff like that. They always say, hit a shot if you're 80% confident. For me, I'm like, if I'm 20% in, I'm pulling trigger. Let's go. So, but anyways, I
Yeah.
think all of that came together. And like I said, I was with a host family that made me feel great. That matters. I came home to a space where I could truly recharge. So I think all of that just, it worked that week.